Yo, wait. Uconn comes to Chicago and put a spanking on DePaul. More after these messages.
Chicago. 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 Fifth corner, welcome to my city. See the bright lights, skyscrapers with the pretty. Perfect skyline, postcard from my city, and we still on the rise. No construction, keeping busy. Always bear down with the blue in the winter. Can't forget the Bulls, red and black in the city. Chicago, fire in the sky.
Yo. The belt to ass continues. DePaul Blue Demons was the next team to get put on the knee. Welcome to the Gingerbread Man Show. This is Steady Serv'n Sports, ENT, an extension of Simply Ball Dropping Podcast with my main man, K-Sap. What's up, K-Sap? Hey, y'all, listen. I'm going to just tell y'all real quick. Uconn Huskies are for real. I've got the validations of them being for real. It's like the next one, and then the next one, and then the next one, and then the next one. They have not lost this season. That is something hard to do. We know, and let's just give it up. Those of us that's in the Gamecock Nation, we remember when we had a season where we didn't lose. This is one of those seasons for AZ Fudd, and it's making it real clear. It's making it real clear that AZ Fudd will probably be the #1 pick for the WNBA draft. I mean, it's real cut, clean, and clear. AZ Fudd is the #1 pick for the WNBA draft. I'm just saying book it because she is phenomenal. There is none right now in the NCAA that is durable, and she has came off of 2 knee injuries. That is faster, defensive-wise, a 3-and-D player. And also, she is just on an onslaught of just being that perfect leader on Uconn. I'm just telling y'all what it is. A better season that they didn't have from last year, they're having right now this year with AZ Fudd on the reins with the pedal to the metal. Hey, shout out to AZ Fudd. AZ Fudd, I never gave up on you on your train. You know, Unc been talking about you since last year. A lot of people be like, oh, bro, Cloud, you just find stuff to be glazing on. Well, I'm just telling the truth. AZ Fudd is her. She gonna be #1 in the draft. So I don't care what you say. Yeah. So let's look at what's going on, man. Listen, what happened in the game? When Connecticut came here to Chicago, man? They got my blue demons in the crunch. My poor baby blue demons then got spanked to last night, and it was nothing to even go there. I'm glad that I didn't go to the Wintrust Center and see this whooping. It was a whooping. Look, the first quarter, Uconn came right out, 31-10. Smacked them in the face, punched them in the belly, and then was laughing, standing over him. Then the second quarter, DePaul was like, hey, this Chicago Ninja, and played tough defense, but did not really get into a scoring rhythm, and they only scored 10 points again that quarter, but they held Uconn to 13 points. At least they was trying to keep it close to try to catch up from the 20-point lead that Uconn went out on. And the other thing is that Uconn was starting to pull the pedal off the gas, and then Gino took them back and said, hey, let's put belt to ass to this team. They demons, so let's send them back to hell. or let's give them hell. You know what I'm saying? So they came out third quarter 20-9. That was bad. And then the fourth quarter 22-11. That wasn't no good either. So the ending score was 86-40. The Blue Demons fall to the Connecticut Huskies. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. You know I'm a Chicago man, and I hate to see the Blue Demons fall like this. That is my son's alma mater. Claude Jr. graduated from DePaul, and he just gotta suck it up because his team got belt to ass. As y'all can see, the highlight was AZ Fudd with 25 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. Sarah Strong had 14 points last night, 5 assists and 6 rebounds. And then Kate, easy night for Kate. You know, good. She run the offense like she always does. 12 points, 6 assists, and 4 rebounds. And then, listen, Ailey Sabell has came up out of the dust and been more consistent than the ones that has been started all year. And 80 had 9 points, 2 assists, and 5 rebounds. I mean, Gino just ignited a new soldier. He just pushed the button, and Ailey came in, and she did not listen. She has not looked back from the position that Gino put her in. Listen, I would like to say that Uconn Huskies, I mean, if you don't got them picked to go to the Final Four and possibly the Natty, I don't know what you're waiting for. But more after these messages. Let me tell you about the simplest way to get you in some WNBA and NBA action. Find your player, pick higher or lower, and win some extra cash. Pick between 2 to 5 players to fill out your pick'em entry. Get every pick right and win some much-needed cash. Use promo code SteadyServe and receive $1,000 bonus in cash. Now that it's football season, follow Steady Serv'n ENT as I share my picks. Pick players, choose the amount, win money, make picks, win cash. Thanks, Underdog Fantasy, for your partnership with us, and thank you for using the promo code Steady Serv'n on Underdog Fantasy. As we go over what happened last night, I just would like to say that, you know, a lot of people this season thought that it was not going to go good for AZ Fudd and company because of, you know, Paige Becker's graduating and a couple of other Chin, you know, who was running the offense, a couple of other, you know, people that they had left Uconn and didn't think that it was going to be a smooth transition of power. But AZ Fudd defends spark Uconn women's basketball offense in the rout of DePaul in Chicago. It says AZ Fudd was already in her defensive stance, waiting like lions ready to pounce on prey. When a DePaul player turned around, looking to take advantage of the uncharacteristic Sarah Strong missed layup, she ran into a wall that was Fudd. It says the Blue Demon could even dribble 2 feet out of Fudd's reach, and she stole the ball. Uconn women basketball quickly back into position and passed the ball around the arc before it found its way back to Fudd. And then AZ Fudd, of course, you already know that AZ Fudd did it. This is a big thing to show y'all. That's why I want to show you guys the article of what it says about AZ. It says that it found its way back around to AZ Fudd. You know what I'm saying? And Uconn smothered the Blue Demons, forcing them not only to move. There's a lot of stuff going on this page. Not only to move the ball around, but once they got into their thing, once they got into uh, their bag, Uconn definitely went into a whole nother situation. Y'all already know that at the end of the day, the Uconn Huskies is really, really the team to beat. There's no way that uh, someone can argue about the point that Uconn is not that team to beat. And it's also a situation where Uconn has now solidified itself and pulled itself away from the pack. I mean, remember when Don used to have those arguments? We the number, it happened last year. We the number one team. They the number two. No, we the number one team. This year, no. It's hey, this year, it's the real deal. Uconn is the real deal. And they have not, once again, they have not lost a game. They've had struggle games. Don't get me wrong. But they have not lost a game. Okay, y'all. So we go into it. Here you go. It says AZ Fuzz scoring 25 points. And number one, Uconn won the 40th straight game date, at least to last season, routing DePaul 86-40 Wednesday night. Fudd made 4 3-pointers. Sarah added 14 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, and defending national championship made it look easy yet again. The Huskies, 24-0, 13-0 Big East, have won 19 straight by at least 25 points, the longest streak by a Division I team over the past 25 years. All but on their game this season have been decided by double digits. Coming off a 30-point blowout over Tennessee and the most lopsided win in their storied rivalry, there was no letdown against the DePaul 5-20, 2-12. The Huskies wasted no time burying the Blue Demons, outscoring the 31-10 in the first quarter. I told y'all that they sent them right back to the devil. Uconn shot 60.7% in the game and made 7 of 14 three-pointers. The Huskies dominated in the paint 50-20 and turned the 18 turnovers into 28 points. Kate Novick and Michelle Ojo scored 10 points apiece for DePaul, which was 27.8 overall, was just 4 of 23 on the three-pointers. Uconn beat DePaul by 67 on December the 7th for its most lopsided win of the season, and the Huskies wasted no time taking control in this one. Man, they done it twice. Why they paying DePaul? Why they doing that to DePaul twice? Why they doing that, man? Gino can say, oh, yeah, we're going to play DePaul twice. That's 2 wins. And that's what Sister Keisha talk about. Sister Keisha say, they ain't doing nothing but eating cupcakes. Hey, y'all, but just hey, keep this in mind. They said that one team in the SEC were going to give him a challenge. Well, it sure the hell wasn't Tennessee. It sure wasn't Tennessee. So next up on schedule, that's the only thing we could do is see what's next for the Huskies. How many games they got left to play. We'll give you that real quick. See what the Huskies got left on their schedule. 24-0, y'all. 24-0. That's a big feat. They have left on their schedule BUT, Crete, Marquette, Villa, I believe Villanova, that's Villanova, Providence, Georgetown, and I think South Jersey. Oh, St. John's. They got St. John's as their last game. So they ain't really, I mean, I don't see no way that they can lose. You can't get mad at them what conference they're in. Gino did try to change the conference. You know what I mean? They haven't done that yet. So they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They got 7 games left. I don't see them losing a game. Not one of these games, I don't see them losing. So this is probably going to be an undefeated season for the Uconn Huskies, which I'm just saying, if they go undefeated, y'all could just already know that AZ FLAU going to be the #1 pick. Y'all, I don't care how far they go in the bracket game. This team that went undefeated in the regular season, the bracket game really, I mean, it's going to show better, more competition. Let's see what she does in that. But UConn went defeatless if this happens. And like I said, AZ FLAU to me will be the #1 pick. So, as always, please turn on your notifications for me. You know what I mean? So that every time that I drop a hot banker, you could be notified and you could come and join me. And then also, like the channel. Please hit the like button. Keisha gonna put me in the headlock, y'all. So please hit the like button. I love y'all. Share and please subscribe to this channel. Be a part of the channel. You can join and become a bread maker, man. You can become a bread maker, get all of the perks. Y'all already know now that I press the t-shirts of myself. So stuff like this, you know what I mean? I make my own. You know what I mean? I make it come to you. You know what I'm saying? Look how nice. You know what I mean? Look at that. That's real nice. So I do stuff like this already. You're going to have like the gingerbread man on, or the gingerbread girl, you know what I mean, on your stuff. And it's going to look very, very nice. Very, very, very nice. And this is something that I always will allow and happen the rest of this year, coming into the new year. So be a bread maker, be a part of the journey with me and help build this channel. And I appreciate everybody that comes. If you want to give a donation, please give the donation right there. My Cash App is also right there. You can go to Steady Serv'n Sports Wix.com. You can go and check me out, the website. And hey, all I got to say is I appreciate what you've done. I appreciate what you do. And I appreciate what you will do. And as always, I leave you with another bang. Thank you so much, and thank you for supporting this channel. I'm a bread maker. 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 We got that rap van rolling on them dubs. You can catch us later while we ballin' in the club. We them bread makers. We them bread makers. We them bread makers.